Hi, honeys. It's Michelle. The weekend is just starting. It's Friday evening. I'm on my way to get Brad at the airport. I'm so excited. I know it's silly, but I miss him so much, even when he's just gone for one night. It's like, I don't know. I need him in my life. So, I want him in my life. I don't need him in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I should clarify that. I don't like when people say, I need this person. Because I really don't need anybody. I'm an independent woman, okay? I can take care of myself. I have, and I will again if I have to. Just laying it out there. I think it's very important to be an independent woman. It really is. And to know before you settle down that you can take care of your own. If you can take care of yourself, by yourself, with nobody helping you out, then you're ready for a relationship. Until then, wait. If I could do it all over again, that's one of the rules I would have given myself. Of course, I wouldn't have got married till I met Brad, but if I waited till then. But anyway, oh my gosh. I just looked over and I can see the strip. It's so beautiful. You guys, I love living here. I don't mean to brag, but damn it, I do. I love Vegas. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wanted to talk to you guys, say hello. The weekend's about to start. If we go and get that dog tomorrow morning, then you'll get to, this will be a nice little intro for that. I just feel like things are looking up. I feel so happy and positive. I'm counting my blessings instead of my curses. What is it, that thing? Write your blessings in stone and your cursings in the sand, or your curses in the sand, or something like that. I don't know. I'm feeling very hopeful. I'm very excited. The holidays are starting, and I love the holiday season. Get ready for it, guys. I'm doing Vlogmas and everything, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of me here for the entire month of December. And I don't know, I'm just really happy. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm only aware of a couple of you, so I don't know. There might be a lot more to some of your guys' stories than I realize. And if you're single, you've got to take care of yourself. You have to learn how to pull yourself out of your bad times. You have to learn how to make yourself feel good, because at the end of the day, no matter how much somebody loves you, other people really can't make you feel better about yourself. I mean, it would sure be nice if they could, but we're our own worst critics, and we're also the only ones that can really lift ourselves up. I don't mean to get like all preachy, but if you can figure out how to lift yourself up, how to make yourself feel good, and if you can figure out how to take care of yourself, how to live on your own without a significant other helping you, then it's like when you do settle down with somebody, it's like you're picking that person as opposed to settling for them. I'm going to go back to listening to my Christmas music and picking up my ever so handsome husband. Good morning.
There you go.
It's Brad and Michelle. I just redid my intro because Brad said I wasn't energetic and happy enough. So, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and we are on our way to go look at the doggy that we're interested in. And we're still not, I'm trying to think of how to say that. We're still
not certain.
Yeah. We're not quite certain about her for one reason only. And Brad's right about this. His only worry with her is she's really, really strong. And he's worried that if I'm alone and I'm walking her and she pulls, that I'm not going to be able to control her. Yeah. And so we're going to go pick her up. We're going to go for a walk with her again. Some of the stuff the doctor has recommended, I feel like I'm feeling a lot better and more energetic. So I'd like to see how I'm able to walk her now. My only concern is what happens if I get weak again. Like I was the last time we went and saw her, am I gonna have a hard time walking her?
Yeah, well, and
So-
if you're struggling to hold her under normal circumstances, if you're anemic,
Well, last week, or when we saw her the first time, that's when I was feeling really anemic and weak. And so that's what I'm saying is I think I'll be okay now because I feel a lot better today. But what do I do when I'm weak and I'm walking her?
right, and if she wants to go after something, I doubt you're going to control her.
Right. So
She is definitely a tough puppy.
and that's part of, I know I've talked a few times now about getting a dog and why we want one, but with Brad having a job that takes him out of town, I need to feel safe when he's gone, and I don't. I'm not quite used to living in an actual city still, and there's a lot more for me that goes into it safety wise. That would be another thing that would make me feel safe. It's definitely something I like about her. She is not a dog that anybody would mess with. Like I think they would leave me alone. But because she is so strong, I got to worry about trying to walk her. But we'll see how it goes today. If that's the case, if I can't walk her, then she's probably not the one, and we'll keep looking, and maybe we'll find.
Can you take this card, please? Hi.
Hi, can I get the sausage, egg, and cheese meal with a coffee?
I'm sorry, you said the sausage, egg, and cheese burrito?
No, the biscuit.
The sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit?
And I'd like a large tropic berry Sprite.
The sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit does not have cheese on it.
Oh, okay, that's
You want
fine.
to put cheese on it? Or
No, that's okay.
okay, you want that as a meal, correct?
Yep,
What
with
type of drink?
coffee.
What size?
We'll do medium.
Medium? Any cream or sugar in that coffee?
Yeah,
How many?
one of each.
Like one creamer, one Splenda,
yeah.
one Eagle, one...
Oh, one sugar.
I'm
yeah,
playing, I
one,
get what you're saying.
oh, okay, yeah, one sugar,
They
one
give me
cream.
so many options, right?
Yeah, anything else for you guys?
Oh, I would like a large tropic berry Sprite.
Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, your total will be $5.83 at the next window, please. You
Thank
guys have
you.
an amazing day.
Thanks,
You
you too. Oh, in case you're wondering why Brad got breakfast and I didn't, I already had breakfast at home. So I'm not hungry. One of the things that I've been doing with this anemia, my doctor said that she wanted me to start eating cream of wheat for breakfast. And I thought, oh, okay. But it's got a huge amount of iron in it. Even though I'm not really a fan of cream of wheat, it's making me feel so much better that I'm going to eat it anyway. Now I like it because it makes me feel better. And I have to remind myself, as much as I like the taste, much as I like the taste of food, we're really not eating for pleasure, right? We're eating for
Thank you
health.
very much.
So what's healthiest for my body is what I need to concentrate on. Do you want me to drive so you can eat without
No, I'll just scarf it when I get there.
scarf?
What?
I love that word, scarf.
Oh.
It's like I picture like Cookie Monster, just like mom, 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 mom. Mine, oh mine, oh mine. Do you think of Cookie Monster when you hear the word scarf?
Nope.
Oh, it's rough though, cause I really like her. But I know. It's kind of like with Aaliyah. We loved her,
Yes.
and she's not the right dog for us though, so we cannot have her. We originally, when we were looking around, we met this dog named Aaliyah that we just immediately fell in love with. She was the dog for us. We wanted to take her home right away.
She brought her Kong toy to us as soon as she saw us.
Yeah, it was like, oh, hi, do you guys want to play? I mean, it was just so great. And then I put my hand up against, the cage that she was in, and she was licking my fingers, and she was just so sweet. But she's a pit bull, and we're not allowed to have pit bulls in our apartment complex. That was a big strike. And then we were thinking about with a pit bull, they do tend to require a lot of activity, physical activity, and a yard. And so we also, aside from the fact that we'd have to move anyway, we don't feel like it'd be fair to get a dog that needs a yard if you don't have a yard. And so it breaks my heart because every time I go to, I could cry right now. It's so upsetting to me. It breaks my heart because every time I go to look at that page, she's still there. And it's like, I just want to take her home, but we can't. So I need to stop getting emotional about it I'm excited to see her, see how it goes. So we have some bad news. We went to go get our dog and somebody already adopted her. Ouch. Like, literally, they were standing there adopting her when we were walking out. It was like, you know, she's sitting there, and I walked over to her crate that she was in, and she's looking at me, hi. And I was like, nope, I gotta hold off on petting you. It looks like you got adopted, and I don't want to break my heart any more than it already is. That really sucks, you guys.
And the people who adopted her actually came to grab a different dog, but I guess they changed their mind at the last second on the dog they were intended to adopt.
Well, they brought their dog in there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming their dog didn't like the dog.
Yeah, there was a
socialized.
Yeah, there's probably a socializing issue with the first dog, so they adopted the second dog as, or Susie, which is the one we went for. They adopted Susie. Because Susie has a real nice temperament. She's really stoic. Doesn't react much to anything. I mean, she'll look and pay attention, but she won't pull or bark or be aggressive.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's a good home. I mean, their other dogs seem to be in good condition, so I wasn't anticipating a concern with the family that ultimately adopted Susie. So I'm happy for Susie.
Yeah.
I'm not happy that wasn't us, but I am happy for Susie nonetheless.
So now we're on our way to the pound. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if I could stop feeling so sad about the whole thing. Ouch. I'm my baby. Woo. I'm like so upset. I'll be okay.
There was another dog there that we were considering, but they wanted significantly more to adopt him, and we couldn't get a good read on his personality because he was very, very shy and awkward.
Yeah.
And we don't know if it's just the shelter. He wasn't there last week when we went to hang out with them.
Right, so they don't know anything about him yet either. So it's like, well, we'll think about it.
Yeah, and being pet friendly is a must given our domestic situation.
Right, so what we're thinking is we're going to the pound. I feel like maybe if we go and look and if we find a dog that we like at the pound, we're really rescuing someone. So, because I do think they are a kill shelter, and where we just were, they rescue dogs from there. She's going to somewhere better, right? Or somewhere. She probably gets a yard and everything, maybe?
Yeah. Well, they already have another big dog, so yeah, presumably they have a yard.
I'm just being totally selfish and being sad about this.
You should be happy for Susie.
I am. That's what I'm saying. Why am I crying? I'm so selfish.
Well, she wasn't a special needs dog. We're probably going to have to, we're good with being compassionate and tolerant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very adoptable.
I know.
She didn't need, yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to the animal shelter that we visited last Thursday and Friday, and unbeknownst to us, they've been having a free adoption event. If you consent to being on camera, should you adopt a dog or be in the background for any professional photographs. I guess it's a publicity stunt they're doing, so the place was packed as soon as we got in there, and a lot of the dogs were already adopted out. And so the remainders were pit bulls, which, though beautiful family dogs, get an unnecessarily horrible rap. And a lot of homeowners associations and apartment complexes will not allow them to be in the community. So it was mostly that, and the vast majority of them were beyond the weight of our lease allowance.
Yeah, and where we live, they allow 50 pounds and below, but man, it was like every dog, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds, and it's like...
And the ones that were in the 40s, which is what we're looking for, is 35 to 45 pounds. We're pretty much all pit bull mixes.
Yeah.
Or Staffordshire mixes, which is another wonderful breed that gets a bad rap.
Just because they look like pit bulls, I guess. But.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really frustrating because we'd be fine with a pit bull, but our apartment complex won't allow it. And it's funny because our previous apartment complex and the house we lived in before, none of them would allow a pit bull. It's just heartbreaking. And you go in there and there's so many dogs that no one will adopt because they're pit bulls. And my heart breaks for these poor babies. You know? I just wanted to let you know we didn't get a dog. We went a couple more places. We went back to the original place to make sure that our doggy that we wanted was gone. We met another dog there that we liked, but you ever just kind of feel like, I kind of feel like your pets have to pick you. Neither one of us felt like anybody has picked us yet, aside from that first girl, but we couldn't, somebody else got her. So we've got 2 places we're going to stop tomorrow, and if that doesn't work out, then we'll wait till next weekend. I think with this being a holiday weekend and there's like all these adoption sales, it's even harder to adopt a dog. Because there's like hordes of people everywhere you go, and we're like kind of pushing each other out of the way, and it's just really weird. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and I will keep you updated. Hi guys. Okay, so it's Sunday night. After church, we had some brunch, and then we went back to looking at dogs again. I don't know, it's like nobody has the right dogs, and then if they do, there's some reason they won't work out. It's been a very exhausting weekend. I've been crying a lot because I feel so bad for all these dogs that don't have a home, and I can't give them a home. Like if they're too big, or if they don't like cats, or I mean, there's so many things, that for us would be a deal breaker, and it just breaks my heart. Like there was this dog that was so that was so scared. He was like trembling in the corner, and I just wanted to bring him home. I felt so bad for him. But then we found out that he likes to bite everybody. And it's like, yeah, that's probably not really going to work for us. Now there's another dog that the owner of this rescue place, she wants us to meet this dog and maybe give her a chance. And she sounds like a good fit, but she was off at some training today, and so she won't be back in there until tomorrow. We will probably go look at her tomorrow or the next day, and we'll see where it goes from there. But whew, I have to say, I've never had such a hard time finding a dog before. Of course, this weekend was like some kind of national dog adoption weekend, and everywhere we went, it was like people just weren't even like taking time to get to know dogs. They were just taking them and leaving. And it's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I mean, if I'm going to adopt a dog, I'm going to keep it for the rest of its life. And I can't imagine doing that without taking time to make sure that they're a good dog for us and make sure they're a good fit for our home and our family. And I don't know. It's kind of strange. All right, I'm going to sign off. You guys have a good rest of your day. I don't know what time it is there, or I don't know when you're watching this, but whenever it is, I hope the rest of your day or evening goes well. All right.